Creations. And I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Even though I'm recording these before Christmas, they won't be posted until the week between Christmas and New Year's. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to be showing you some new products today, and I have a giveaway today. So, if you will like my post, subscribe to my channel, and share this video, then you will get your name in a drawing, and I will be giving away a package of our brand new Heart and Home doilies. So these, the colors are basic gray. Let me find my, my book's here, but I can't show you the inside of the book yet. Basic gray and cinnamon cider, and I think the other one is Misty Moonlight. So, and you get 30 of these. You get 10 of each color, and these are great accents on cards. And we're going to actually be using these today on the card that I'm going to show you with the new products. So, remember, like, subscribe, and share. And if you're already subscribed, the like and share will cover it, so you'll get your name in the drawing. And I'll do that drawing on the 4th of January when the catalog goes live. So, let's get started and let me show you. Remember, January 4th, the new mini catalog and the Celebrations starts. Celebrations is free with purchase, so everything that's in here, you can choose an item free with a $50 or $100 purchase. So today I'm going to show you, this is called the Blessings of Home bundle. This is actually one that we got when we did our at home, on stage at home a month or so ago. So I wanted to show you this, and it does, you can get it as a bundle. So it has dies that will cut out your stamped items. It also has like a banner. Here, I got one of those cut out. And it a lot of other little twigs, and these all have flowers on them. Here's the flowers you can cut out and a layer on top or use as accents. So this is pretty cool. And this suite that is going to be in the catalog, not only do you have this stamp set bundle, but it also has another stamp set, and it has some designer series papers. And we're going to be using these today too. You can see all the pretty prints. Coordinates with the Cinnamon Cider, Garden Green, Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, the Basic Gray, and Pale Papaya. And when you turn these over, on the back side are wood patterns. These are going to be fantastic. These are look so good on cards. Lots of different patterns. So that's the designer series paper that is also a part of this suite. It's called the Heart and Home Suite. So like I say, there's 2 bundles in it. These doilies are in there. We're going to be using the classic matte dots, which are part of the suite as well. And let's get started on today's card. So the card today that we're making is going to be started with our thick white cardstock. It's 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4 to give us our card base, which is the 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then we're gonna do a layer of the fresh freesia, and that measures 5 1/4 by 4. Then we're going to take a piece of that designer series paper, and it measures 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And that's going to be on top. And then we're going to use the doily on the top, and this is a cinnamon cider one. And then I have 2 pieces for my greeting. The white, basic white, is 1 inch by 2 inch, and this is 1 1/8 by 2 1/8. So, and this is the card that we're making. Sorry, I get carried away there and I didn't even show you. You can see that we colored and die cut out of this. We're going to stamp this image and color it and die cut it out. I also used the fresh freesia ribbon on here, and here are the pieces that we used. So let me show you how I did this card. We're going to start with this stamp. I'm going to stamp it in the memento. And then I'm going to use my blends to color this. Now, you can see in the stamp how it's got some detail in here. So it's really easy to add a little if you wanted to add some other colors. I'm going to start with my leaves with the light soft succulent and color my leaves. I know that coloring on video is boring, but I want to show you how you can blend to give it the detail, or if you don't want to blend it, if you just want to add some to some of these leaves, you can see that the vein going up the leaf or stuff, you can just add that. So, and the colors that I'm using on here, this is soft succulent. Okay, now you can go back with your dark soft succulent and you can add the vein on these leaves, and you can see, like over on this one, there's some shadowing. Now some of these you can go back and blend, but some of them, if you just want to leave that little bit there, you can. So you can take and blend this so that it's not distinct lines. It's more of a blended portion. And there you have it. You can see how you can have the 2 shades in there. So I'm going to do the same thing for the little flowers here. I'm just going to do a couple of them to show you, and then we're going to move on to the next step of the card. And on this one I did the fresh freesia, and I just, on this, I left the center portion quickly color around. Now you can go back with the dark fresh freesia And you can add it in the center, and you can add some detail around the center. So once again, you can go back and blend. For my little ones here, I just went back and added the center, made the center a little bit darker, so it had a little bit, but it was, you still got the two-tone, but I'm gonna make sure I got the right one. Yep, light. And you can see by just doing a little bit of detail, that gives it the... So those are the colors that I used for this. And once again, that's the soft succulent, the pale papaya, and the fresh freesia. Now you're going to die cut this out, which I have already done. Now we're going to stamp our greeting. For our greeting, we're going to stamp the "Thank you for inspiring me." And if you wanted, you could block off the inspiring and just use the "thank you." Today we're using the "Thank you for inspiring me." And whoops, I think I got too low. I did. But that's good because we have two sides to every paper. Trying not to get my head in the camera. There you go. Thank you for inspiring me. So this is real easy to put together now. We're going to layer our designer series paper onto our fresh freesia. Then we're going to layer that onto our card base. I always turn my card over to smoosh it out to make sure I get the glue spread around. Now for the doily, I'm just going to put some glue on the center portion of the doily. Again, remember, I'm giving away a package of these doilies. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and share today. So don't forget to do that. We're going to put this right here. Layer up our greeting. And we're going to take a little piece of this ribbon and make us a little bow. Just a tiny little bow to fasten onto our bouquet. So now we're going to, I'm going to use dimensionals on this. I can't remember if I did that on the first one, but I want to pop it up a little bit. So pop a few dimensionals on here. And then I will use a glue dot to hold my bow on there. Just give it a little bit of an angle here. Get my paper snips out. And a glue dot. And we're going to place that right there. Get my ribbons even on here. There we go. Again, I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop the greeting up. I'll put another one in the middle. So, and this all will be available on January 4th in our new mini catalog. There we go. Now, I came back and I added some Wink of Stella. I like Wink of Stella. I use Wink of Stella on a lot of cards just because it adds that little bit of glitter, little bit of bling without adding a lot of bling. So, I did it on my big flower. See how that just adds a little bit of sparkle? Trying to see if you can see that or not. And then we're going to use a few of our new classic matte dots. And the way I did on the first card was I just added them to the centers of the flower. So I'm going to get a bigger white one and put right here in the middle here. Then I'm going to get a smaller one to put in the here. And I think we'll add one more, and we'll add one more big white one on this one. Or you know what? On the first card, you can see I added one down here. But I thought I'd keep one up in this area. So I think I am just going to get a bigger white one, and I'm going to add it right over here. So it just... It's funny how we get set in this ways of doing things, and it's like, oh, nope, you got to do odd numbers, so it needs to be 3. I don't know whoever said that or what, but we all do it. So anyway, that is the card for today. This is all going to be available. On the inside of the first one, I stamped, "You are a real blessing to everyone around you." And I also finished the back with a handmade for you. This is part of that other stamp set that I've been telling you about, the handmade for you stamp set with lots of different stamps for the backs of your cards. So there you go. Thanks for watching today. I hope you like the card, and I will be back in a few days with another peek at some new products coming out and another giveaway. So make sure you follow along and don't miss out. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.